What's up, guys? Duracell Dave here from the trading community Art of Aping, where you get direct access to like-minded individuals who see trading as a vehicle towards generational wealth, and most importantly, access to our whales and business experts like myself who will show you daily the tools, tips, tricks, and trading signals in order to turn you into a whale and help you reach your own form of financial freedom. Today, I really want to focus on some tips and tricks that I use with the free trading platform TradingView that allows me to run trading like a business. In any business, every decision that you actually make has an opportunity cost. Most traders that are new, that have a finite amount of time with work, with family, etc., they have to decide daily, are they going to come to the charts and trade with the limited knowledge that they actually have, or are they going to try and free up time to go learn something new and add a new tool to their Batman utility belt, so to speak? So every single morning, what I like to do is I run through a checklist of opening activities on how I'm going to run my business. And what I'm going to show you today is how to take that checklist once you're done and then layer on some action items, some call to action opportunities that TradingView provides, so I can essentially free up my space in my brain, set and forget some specific alerts, and then go back to the next thing that I should be doing for my business, which is learning how I can progress it and get better. So we're gonna go look at Bitcoin right now on high time frame. I'm just gonna show you real quickly a couple different ways how you can utilize these alerts, right? So let's take an example, for instance. Actually, we're gonna drop down to the 1 hour, right? I like to keep my charts relatively clean here. And let's start identifying some things, right? We can see a 1 hour high time frame fair value gap. Add that right here. Maybe if we drop down to the 15-minute, we'll see something smaller. Yes, we do. We've got a nice 15-minute fair value gap right here. We'll make sure that we keep these boxes the same, nice and clean. Fantastic. And then some key levels that we're looking for, right? So maybe if we zoom out again, we can identify where there's some liquidity. All right, great. So there's a real good chance there's a lot of stop losses and liquidity up here. We'll hit buy side liquidity. Fantastic. Another one right here too. Also, you'll notice this was a previous day high. Fantastic. Real simple. And I can show you, look, with trend lines as well too, I like to identify what each trend line actually means. I can put something else here too. BSL. Fantastic. Maybe we're also a channel trader. Maybe we love trading ranges. We can put a channel here. Amazing. So I'm starting to set up these key levels for my day, right? Last thing here, just to show the opposite side. Excuse me for the lag if you see it on your side. Sell side liquidity. All right. Really simple for me. I want to look for a sweep of a high or a low, a take on someone's liquidity, and then potentially a reversal that allows me to now scalp this on a lower time frame. So instead of me now sitting here all day long, dropping down to the 15-minute, dropping down to the 5-minute, and just waiting for price to go where I want it to, I'm going to now utilize TradingView's alerts to kind of set and forget this for me. So, and here's another great example. You know, we've got a nice POC here at 19.3. Great. Maybe I don't want to put a trend line on here. I'm just going to right click. I'm going to add an alert. I'm going to make sure that it's crossing. We'll say 19,300. Keep it nice. Only once, open-ended. BTC crossing 19,300 POC. Look for this POC to be accepted and price to want to gravitate towards the next POC, right? More is more in the messaging for myself. So I not only identified what that alert is, but now I'm giving myself the next step, the call to action, right? This high time frame gap here. And you know what? I can already kind of see here that that gap is probably sitting at a nice fib. It is. Fantastic. Right on the 0.5, right? So instead of having a chart that's cluttered and my brain, also put it at the very bottom of the gap, add the alert. Bitcoin hitting fair value gap and 0.5 fib. Look for rejection and potential scalp short opportunity. DCA position, right? Maybe I'm now going over here to calc trade and I'm going, all right, if my entry is 19,300, I have a DCA opportunity. I want to actually have a real wide stop loss. And I say my stop loss is 2,200. My target is 18,600. Great. And I only want to risk 0.5%. I can also add this all in here. Hey, position size 0.556. First DCA entry 0.556 BTC. SL above 20.2K. Done. This is how I set my day up. Super simple. I'm looking at every single chart, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD, Japanese yen, gold, USD, whatever, identifying these key levels. And then I'm putting these alerts in here so that I can now go focus my time on the next thing, the next piece of content, the next backtesting strategy, whatever it is to help progress your business forward instead of continuing to look at what I like to call the intelligent man's slot machine. TradingView, any of the exchanges with all the bells and whistles and noise, it's there to just have you keep pulling the lever and keep putting more money in instead of focusing with a calm, cool, collected head and mind on where it is that you can identify your next opportunity to grow your portfolio. So this is the best way for me to actually add them on trend lines, add them directly on price, right? I can do this trend line 1, 2, add alert on trend line. You get the gist of it. But we can actually add it to a lot of different things on TradingView. I put the channel here, right? Maybe you are, again, a range trader. You love it. Add alert on parallel channel. And I can set the conditions, that if price is exiting the channel, I want to know. So price exited channel, check for rejection or acceptance back into channel. SL above, below a previous high-low outside of channel. That's it. Maybe you have indicators. Maybe you love trading EMAs, right? We can go down to the 15-minute. I love trading EMAs. So we'll open up the EMA 8, the EMA 34. Great pair. Looks like we're finding some support here on the EMA 8. All right, what am I looking for here? I might want to enter into a scalp short if we actually have price crossing the EMA 34. So I can click on it, right click it, add alert on EMA 34. I can add in here the price if price is crossing this EMA, or if you want to see crosses with both the EMAs, you can do EMA 34 crossing EMA 8. There you go, only once. And I can say EMA crossover. Look where price is and enter scalp, low time frame, 15-minute chart. Maybe you have momentum indicators. So I personally love using multi-time frame strategies where I'm looking at Bitcoin from my anchor period. It could be a 4-hour or 1 hour all the way down to the 1 minute. And each one of these is telling me a different story. And so right now I can see down here that the bulls are kind of taking over on high time frame, 1 hour. We have the Arun indicator topping out on the fast one, which we call the snitch, and then the middle. But I'm really waiting to see what happens on the 15-minute. Well, I can click this indicator, I can right click it, I can add an alert, and just like I did with the EMAs, whenever I see the the Arun up crossing the Arun 7 down, indicator set. Now I can go focus on the rest of the things that matter in my life and business. I can't tell you enough, guys, how this has freed up my time and opportunity now to go hit the books or go hit the bar. I hope this helps. This is the first of many tutorials around tips and tricks to run this like a business efficiently, effectively. And if you have any more interest or questions, feel free to click the link inside of our bio here in order to learn more about Art of Aping. We'll see you soon next time.